And we already kicked that guy's ass. Look at those sprites. Whoa, that looks cool.
Yeah, that Photoshop filter. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. More Fist of the North Star with me, Eric, and 8 at the helm.
Yeah, the Prince is the Iron Fist and his boy, ESK. You know what fucks me up about that is that people are still referencing postcard memories with digital paint, even though they've long stopped using that shit.
Sometimes things just can't die.
That's a good thing. Fucking Osamu Dazaki's the best. Oh, okay. Huh.
Hey, so what happened last time? Let's fill everyone in.
Well,
because I remember, let me try this. We finally met up with Ray. We had that fight. We also fought the meme Dynamite guy.
We had after saving a bunch of children who were dying of thirst in Bat's old village.
Oh yes, with their adopted granny.
With their adopted mother. A bitch ass nigga by the name of Jackal came up and fucking killed her. So he chased that nigga out of town. But then, lo and behold, he called in his bitch ass nigga, Devil's Reverse, or Devil's Rebirth, depending on the translation. And we kicked his ass.
Oh, wait.
We then ran into Mamiya and Ray after a little spat between boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little
boys will be boys. Just touching tips.
We then
nothing wrong with touching tips with the boys.
We then immediately had to tie things up with good old Jaggy, brother of Ken,
who looks terrible in this game, pilot-wise.
A horrible, horrible man who got exactly what he fucking deserved.
We also saw his face really faster than I remembered.
Oh, goodness. And now we're transitioning into the major arc that everyone remembers, which is I think it's the Nanto General arc. Or, as everyone knows, the part where Rao comes in and everything's fucking incredible.
Wait, isn't Souther supposed to come up next or whatever?
He's a smaller arc in the larger arc that is fighting Rao.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Anyways, Melly in chat says, boys will be boys, HNK summarized. No
boy, no cry.
Not without touching tips. All right, come on, let's get going.
All right. Daionsho. I can't read the rest.
The only one I recognize is of, which is the swirly circle.
You mean no?
Yes, no means of.
Yeah, or for, or it can be possessive. It's weird.
Fuck off.
And by weird, I mean it's not that hard to figure out once you study it enough. All right, we're back in the pub.
Look at that fucking turbine.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be.
It's probably like an old water treatment plant.
Like this is really supposed to. I guess this architecture is really supposed to hammer in the fact and hope that the Ken takes place in a distant future.
And everything is fucked.
Alright, so he's talking about his brothers, Rao, Toki.
Rao's a bitch ass. He stole a whole pack of Newports.
Okay, Ken really doesn't talk that much shit about his brothers, admittedly.
Yet he's still got it. Well, he's got to kill most of them except for Toki. Toki dies on his own.
Not because he's an asshole. Well, okay.
He dies because he's sick.
That brings up an interesting problem that happens where it's not very clear how much of the original story was changed to have. Oh, hey, Amoeba's in here, going to be showing up. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna have to talk about this. It's not very clear what the intentions were for Toki initially because we're supposed to believe that Amoeba pretending to be Toki is actually Toki. There's like next to no indication.
Speaking of, there he is. There's the rat, man.
Yeah, there's next to no indication immediately that Toki is actually in Cassandra. We're just supposed to believe that the guy who's fighting Ken right there saying he's Toki is in fact Toki, because the explanation for why Toki's become a sadistic motherfucker who uses Hokuto Shinken to turn people into mutants, which is a cool thing you can do, apparently, and yeah, kind of checks out with the weird body mutilation things it could do to people up to this point. Is that?
Oh, hey, Gary from Yakuza.
Shit, it said his name, but I just forgot. I forgot. Also, his voice is completely different. All right, so by this point in time, you're supposed to believe this is Toki. There's nothing to let you know that this is Amoeba. In fact, I don't think they.
Well, because we're both marks, we both know that this is Amoeba.
Well, I mean, he didn't even change his fucking face. He doesn't look. I don't remember him looking that ghastly initially. He still has some of Toki's facial features.
He has the shape, but not the face. Like, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, totes different.
It's supposed to be something that, like, starts transitioning into Toki? Amoeba's supposed to be the same guy, but the delivery is completely different for some reason. Huh,
That's okay. A good gimmick.
What was I saying? Oh, shit. Yeah, that guy gets fucked
up. Amoeba's face.
So Amoeba, like, face-wise, starts slowly transforming, at least from what I could remember. Or at the very least, it's supposed to be very evident as time goes on that that's not Toki at all. So the explanation Toki, quote-unquote, Toki gives for why he becomes such a sadistic fuck, and it's a backstory I think they were going to stick with, because it's very interesting. But either, something probably happened and they decided not to. Is that I'll explain what he's doing in a second here.
He's giving him tumor muscles.
Alright, so his whole thing is like, what's the lie he gives? He says some shit like, "Oh yeah, no, I went crazy because
the world's a fuck.
No matter how many people I healed, they would get destroyed. Their lives would be ravaged by bandits. So it got to such a point that my concept of right and wrong just eroded away, and now I just don't even give a shit anymore."
Not gonna lie, his face slowly changes to be more like Amoeba. That totally reminds me of a gimmick I was gonna use for one of my characters. He's an old martial artist who uses his power to make himself look younger, but as the story goes on, he becomes more comfortable around his new students. He shows his true face slowly but surely. Nice. Then he dies.
Alright, so we should talk about what Amoeba actually is doing. He's trying to figure out, he's basically trying to do, I love this fucking thing so much. So because he fucking sucks at Hokuto Shinken, because he was never supposed to learn it, and he fucking hates Toki for, like, treating him like shit because he kept doing horrible shit to people and didn't know how to use Hokuto Shinken properly when he wasn't supposed to be. It is his mission now to try and perfect his own twisted version of Hokuto Shinken. Hence why he experiments on so many people. The problem is that he's horrible at it. So he just keeps fucking killing
monsters.
Yeah, either monsters or complete fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mini game time.
Post-apocalypse Monster Factory.
Which I find absolutely morbid as fuck, but really interesting. The idea that someone looked at Hokuto Shinken and went, let me try and figure this out. Alright, let's go. Oh, can't be me, bitch. I got some Metsus, nigga.
Faster, you bitch.
Where are your current mustache at?
Don't let him get off of those new parts. Okay, this is a serious question, but it's kind of jokey. But do you think smokes would still be like some kind of trade item in this world?
You mean like fucking prison currency? Probably. I would only imagine.
I mean, when the world sucks and there's not much you can do, you might as well smoke, right?
What?
Keep going. I think I believe in Jesus.
That was a shit show. Yeah, I can see how that fucked up Akira Kamiya's voice.
At least he can still do Ryo.
That's not really as demanding. Thankfully, Ryo doesn't say weird shit that extends his vocal cords while he shoots.
Damn Kinniku Man. Well, the Kinniku Man one is only so very often, but he still will do him like in commercial spots. You know, he's beat up this midget man to show your dominance in this bar.
Alright. What the hell was he doing?
He's doing Choi shit. No, Choi and who's the fucking military guy from Final Fight? Ronaldo. Rolento, there he is.
Well, okay, we need to talk about that because he's not in this for some reason, and I find that a
The
fucking
general?
crime. The general of God's army. He's not in here, which I find a crime.
Well, wasn't he just anime filler?
Neither is Zangief that appears in this arc, actually. In the anime, there's a guy that looks like Zangief, suspiciously so. But he's just nowhere to be found. Alright. Someone's gonna... I thought someone was gonna walk into that, but...
Oh, yeah, I hope you never have to knock on wood. Hey, quick question. What do you think that song is about?
Be near me. Now, as I was saying before, so the general is actually kind of minor importance to the story. Because his country was the one that caused the nuclear apocalypse.
Wait, it's never said expressly what country he belonged to?
Never. It's just highly implied that they started the nuclear war because they wanted to because they wanted to rush it along as fast as humanly possible.
So America.
Not realizing that that was the dumbest fucking plan that they could have ever executed. And so he decided, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna take over what's left of humanity. It's a decree by God. Which, you know, kind of seeps into Rolento's personality, except he's not as fucking insane.
He just wants to have a perfect military, didn't he?
Something like that. I think in his initial story in Final Fight, he comes off as more similar to the general, but you know, obviously for very clear reasons, because that happens to all Street Fighter characters. Their more harsh personalities from initial stories kind of get toned down for reasons I have yet to understand.
Marketability. Oh, hey, he's not dead. I think.
I don't know. I don't know. That sounds pretty marketable to me to keep it the way it was. But hey, fuck it. Times change. Anyway, so there's this kid who wants...
Oh, no, totally different kid. I'm sorry, it's the same model.
Alright, so this is like on the same level of... no, he's not as buff, remember? So this is on the same level of...
Hold on, we'll see his arms in a moment.
Alright, so let me explain this one. Alright, so you heard about that one part in JoJo where Dio has a baby? And where a woman holding a baby says like, yo, could you save my son? And he... from being eaten by vampires, and he's like, cool, but you have to sacrifice yourself by becoming a vampire. And she's like, okay, cool. And then she turns into a vampire and eats her own baby. And she's like, he's like, hey man, that's beyond me. That ain't got nothing to do.
That's on you, dog.
That's on you, bitch. This is something similar, but not quite. Where it's like, oh, please save my son, and he's like, all right, cool. Check this.
Hey, just for a goof, I made him into a hideous monster. Pretty funny, huh?
I think the kid also survives in the manga as well. So, can we talk about why Toki has radiation poisoning, or will that come later? Can we talk about that later?
I mean, it's easy to assume that he was caught in a blast somewhere, right?
Okay, so the reason he even got caught up in the blast was because... Nah, we'll save that for later. Right now we can focus on beating the shit out of Amoeba. This arc did fuck me up as a kid, because I genuinely thought that was Toki, you know, because I didn't know. So I was like, what the fuck kind of brother is this?
They did good booking on you.
I remember him being very annoying to deal with. Oh wait, I forgot. If you preempt his attacks.
Hey, that bar's filling up.
and get health back. Oh yeah, see, this is my block bar. I can get guard broken like this. So.
Oh. But you've had a block and you haven't used it up until now?
I didn't think I needed to. I have a small dodge too, which I should use it for. You know, like that.
Anyways, Melly says son to be Christopher Lambert.
Explain the difference.
I don't know myself. I know obscure jokes, but not that obscure. Let me fix the volume real quick.
Damn, I wish we got Melly up here. Can we get Melly in here?
That's on them.
Yo, Melly, you want to join us for this? Alright, you dirty motherfucker. Come here, come here. Gotcha. Oh no.
Whiff!
Oh, no!
8, your mark
Gotcha,
is showing.
Oh wait, it's not over yet. There we go. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button.
Quit whiffing, you palmy bastard. Wow! You left the self super open there. You dingle.
What? Ah, I went in the wrong direction again.
Stop dropping the combo. Stop dropping the rhythm.
Ah! What is that?
How do you keep missing one?
Alright. Ain't gonna be another miss.
Melly says they might be in like 20 minutes. There
Gotcha,
it is.
Oh wow, that's way farther along in the fight because he has the wounds on his face and shit.
Well, you know, they gotta pace it up for the game.
This fight also isn't as interesting in the manga because, you know, it's the same thing. Ken uses Hokuto Shinken, and because the nigga's built different, you know, he
Just
ain't gotta worry
wants
about
him.
shit. He's like, ah, but you see, check this shit out. Guess the kid's dead. What are you doing, Toki? What are you doing over there?
She's done. Stick a fork in her.
Gotta hurry up. You can save her in time, Ken. He's been in a similar situation like this before. Oh, he got him in the ass!
He's making him T-pose so he can't hit the pressure points.
So Toki was going to be the original inheritor of Hokuto Shinken, but, you know, the apocalypse happened, so he couldn't.
Yeah, he got booked to go up against radiation poisoning. That didn't turn out well.
I mean, some other stuff happened as well to make Ryuken decide otherwise. He also doesn't show up in this until, like, way later. Which I find kind of interesting. There's also another scene that's missing. Is also the tiger scene with Rao and Ken.
Yeah, where they see if the tigers will trust. Hey, there he is.
That's the part where Ray goes, wait a minute, that man's not Toki.
I'm running in. Here's my steel chair.
He's like, actually, he's a bitch from the Nanto school. I remember him.
He pissed his
Fucking-
pants once.
Yeah, he says shit like that, actually. Where he's like, this guy's a bitch. Everybody treated him like shit.
He didn't even smoke Newports.
What is it with you Newports now?
It's that fucking video.
I know.
He's T-pose so that way he can't save him.
So the thing about this is, because Amoeba sucks, that's not really gonna work that for very long on Ken. So Ken's just gonna walk up, and he's gonna get up,
Just
dust
bitch
himself
smack him.
off, and just smack the shit out of him. Oh my god, he's up on the ground, spasming. Somebody get a doctor. Oh wait, never mind. This is exactly what I was talking about. Hey, am I cutting out at all? A real Toki would never fuck up that badly. Hey, am I cutting out at all?
No, you actually you've been sounding pretty good.
I'm a genius. I'm the best. Nothing can faze me. I'm gonna make myself stronger. I was fond of how hilarious he looked. Now he's starting to look like a buff fucking he looks like a buff Junji Ito character now. This is actually a separate character in the versus mode. This is Amoeba, built different. Okay. Gotcha, bitch.
Oh wow, Melly says it's Wyler from Art of Fighting 3.
She's kind of right. Oh yeah, this sometimes happens when you're low on health and the boss is doing good, relatively speaking. Oh shit! Okay, bitch. Oh, that's our 5th game over. No, 4th game over. I could be wrong on either. It keeps showing the Death Star, and I love that touch so much. Considering his hands don't immediately explode, that's later in the fight, actually, Melly. You'll see. Can't believe I lost to Buff Amoeba. Holy fuck, what's wrong with me? He also takes less damage too now, I think. I'm gonna... Watch this, I'm gonna bait him. Ha! Fell for it. Ooh, wall splat. The weird breakdance moves he makes kills me.
His favorite movie before the world he got fucked was Breakin'.
How about what's the sequel called?
Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo, where they have to save the community center.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, because it was such an unnecessary sequel.
Sort of fuck. Eat a dick.
First
We're
try.
out of here. Now, there you go, Melly. His hands deflate. Oh my god.
No, his arms are deflating. He's deflating.
This shit's been around for a couple thousand years. A bitch like you can't just come in here and master it just like that. Take this, nigga! Ha! He gives him his special, super specific special attack, making the nigga walk backwards. Can't stop your body from falling off the side of the cliff. Oh, he's going over that cliff! Ah! Or rather, that tower. Oh, there's the sprites. Shit, he's descending into the world of SMT1. Oh! I think...
Later, bitch. Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
You say that, but I think that's similar to what Ray actually said before he fell. Here's the part where they just start throwing more one-liners in here and stuff. Yeah, I know.
There's the real man.
It's the same way I feel about Joggy's head exploding in this. Where it's they hold on to it for a really long time and it's really fucking uncomfortable. In a neat kind of way? question? He's like, ah, shit. Amoeba's dead. Wait, was that fucking... I think that other dude was voiced by the same dude who voices Gidon Amos in fucking Zabungo. I could be wrong. Cassandra. Oh yeah, with the two niggas over here who are like immaculately bronzed. Basically Urian.
They're basically pure copper.
These niggas
built differently.
They are dark skinned.
No, it's the guys from Troaniki.
Like, where the fuck's Toki? Like, or rather, there's Toki's in there. We gotta get him. I'm gonna bust my bro out of prison. He didn't do nothing wrong. Except kill a few niggas who had it coming. I think he said some shit like, Toki's calling me. But I might have misread the kanji there. Now here she comes. Look at that! Look at that! The way she fucking just like, pose. For no one. I mean, they're all doing that. What am I talking about? Ah, there we go! Dark niggas. I think they fought a couple guys also on the way here, and I think Cassandra has more going on with it surrounding-wise past this. I'm very certain there were more people here at the entrance to Cassandra, and that Cassandra did not look this basic. You ready for a double boss fight against Urian?
And his other excellent brother... I'm trying to think of how I would say his name backwards. Nairu?
Nehru? Nehru? So these guys have to defend the castle, you know, to also make sure their brother doesn't get killed. Or maybe that's something that gets thrown another way. Maybe it's because they betrayed them that their brother got used as a hostage to begin with, but that wasn't an initial part of why they were guarding it. I think that's just because they were hired by a Rao's gang to do that. Oh, this also includes the fight against Uyghur.
Who?
You'll remember him. You know what he looks like, you just don't remember his name.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
That's how it is with Hokuto no Ken characters. You know if you don't know, you'll remember what he did. Alright, let me think a little bit here. Oh, I remember that really. Okay, so they had like a technique where they had like this really strong wire, and then they ran really fast with it. And that was like their whole thing, was like, we're gonna run really fast, hit you with that shit. Like, why didn't you kill us? Because.
Wait, they don't die yet. Don't they face turn later on?
They face turn right now, actually. It's like, oh, we're touched by your kindness. Fuga? I forget their names. I think it's Fuga and Raiga. Maybe? Yeah, it is Raiga and Fuga. It's like, oh my god, they're doing a heel turn! They're doing a face turn! Quick! Hold them down! Hold them back! Oh! Shit!
Come on, hold on! Don't let that one bracer clipping through discourage you!
You can tell actually I think you can tell the bar is actually creaking and breaking.
Yeah, there's yeah, they textured that shit. I'll have to go back and look and see if the crack was actually growing.
I love the effort they put into that. Hey!
Hey!
Derek Smelly with the run in. Please don't hit me with the steel chair again.
Coolest gal.
Not this time. All right, so how's this work?
We're just talking bullshit, really. I mean, that's pretty much every stream. We just talk bullshit.
Stream the game. Stream the game.
I mean,
Oh, right. Fuck. Hold on.
yeah, that was
She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know. Fuga and Raiga just opened the doors to Cassandra.
The big chonky
right.
guys. That's what they are.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah, now I remember him.
The
other mountain man.
All right, thank you.
Like I said, if you don't remember a Fist of the North Star character's
You'll
name,
remember them by their face.
or what they do, what their gimmick is.
I believe the wiki assumed this guy was an Uyghur because his name is Uyghur.
Yeah,
Wait, Winger?
He has no connection
Uyghur.
to the Uyghurs of China.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Okay.
I thought you were saying Wigger for a moment.
I think so.
No.
I can only assume that's how you say it, Uyghur, but oh dude. Oh yeah, it's Rugen. Raiga and Fuga's brother, who looks nothing like them.
He didn't drink his milk.
He didn't drink. His
Wait, is that
milk.
Daisuke Goro?
Daisuke 40?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Yeah!
that's absolutely him.
Also known as Bosk from Zeta Gundam and
Heihachi Edejima from Otoko Juku.
and
One of the guys in Garuden.
Basically, a whole bunch of dudes in 90s fighting games.
Oh, and Heihachi himself in Tekken.
and that one angry guy in Samurai Champloo's first episode.
And Thunderlips in Rocky 3, apparently.
What?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, this, I'm curious if his two guards are gonna show up.
Yeah. The answer to that question is yes.
Okay, because I totally forget their names, but...
That's okay. I can read just enough Japanese to maybe know.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna kick your ass. And it's like, I bet, nigga. That's what the last nigga before you said, and the nigga before him, and the nigga before him.
I like... Yeah, they're just in the background, and their presence is overwhelming just by their forearm being visible.
Hey, you see those sprites in the background from Shin Megami Tensei, by the way? This game
God,
is great. I love how this game looks. It's so good.
I love the PS1 so much. Like, it's just...
This is a really good way to do cell shaded graphics for it. It's that Mega Man Legends way
It's baked in lighting.
cell animation.
I think that's what it's called.
To do 3D animations for like comic book characters and so on. Alright.
So, considering this fight, I hope this is not a like must-lose fight.
It is not.
Okay.
He'll just go for it again.
Oh, he's doing his taunt. Yeah, this happens all the time whenever boss fucks you up. Really
Just
does.
like in the actual show.
Very all-star battle like.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, this was
Right.
also made by Van.
Oh,
Wait, no, who did
that
develop
juggle
this?
was- Ooh. I'm gonna do it again too.
Yeah, who did what?
Hey, do we know who actually developed this?
We do not specifically know.
Hold on a second. After I pop out chat, I'm gonna look.
Fuck, I hit the wrong button. Oh shit.
Block, you idiot!
Okay. I guess not. Oh shit!
Developers, Natsume.
Wow,
What?
Natsume.
Yeah.
What is affecting
makes
them?
sense.
I was gonna say, well, you know, these are Bandai games, and Bandai games usually like to have some flair at the cost of
Gotcha,
mechanics.
bitch. That was purely by accident. Oh shit! No! Oh, thank God!
Whoa! That's a hell of a juggle.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my God!
You try character specific infinite.
Holy shit!
I'm sure there's something like that.
Oh, this is my favorite deaths. He punches him directly into a grave that is not proportional to him, but because he hit him with a specific Hokuto Shinken technique,
He fits
his
in
body
there.
starts crunching down in there.
That would help a lot for, like, car rides and stuff.
I think he said something along the lines of Legend of Cassandra has fallen.
Yeah.
Hey, you a bitch ass. Shut up and sit down.
Look at how tiny they made the grave look.
Even more so here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a little bit bigger than that in the source.
Now,
material.
let me go and
Damn right.
let me see if I can find screen cap. What's this fucker's name again?
Leaguer.
Leaguer.
I'm so glad they got all the sounds. But to be fair, how could they not?
Yeah.
How do we spell his name?
His name is Uighhyur.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Grave.
I hope I got that right. Holy shit.
That's
I have
a-
another save. even
No.
though, like,
That grave is actually a lot smaller in the anime.
wow, really? What about the manga?
Let me look for that one. But yeah, his torso is barely fitting in there.
Okay, so the thing about
Manga.
these two is that I think the big man, he likes Kenshiro. He'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. This is not the only giant man these aren't the only giant men that decide to train to defend help Kenshiro. Defend. Who needs to defend Ken?
So I mostly remember these two because that one dude from Martial Champion is kind of like
Just
he
them.
has the body of the left, but yeah, the body of the left, but the head of the right.
That's hilarious. Alright, so the thing that fucks me up here is that I think this is what's supposed to establish the connection of the Uyghurs, because these guys look vaguely stereotypically
Arabian.
Arab.
Look, he's got those massive
Yeah.
forearms too.
Yeah, to an extent. I remember he gets fucked up really badly in the manga and anime where like a sword just comes right across his chest, but can't remember. There were a lot of like little brothers being held hostage in these stories. What the
Tetsuo
fuck?
Hara really said, "Fuck them kids."
He really did, honestly. But I guess as an earnest defense, like everyone who does the horrible shit to said children gets it way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Alright,
what I was
so
thinking
that-
about earlier.
All right, so they activated this trap that causes this part of Cassandra to close off, and you can tell some people got fucked up here too, because the blood from other. I think that's supposed to be their blood, but I can't remember if they were spurting out blood. But it is implied that other people were crushed to death here.
Hey there, yeah, it's
I kind of wonder when they had the time to build this, because
Who's even lifting it back up if the implication is that people have tried to go out this way?
okay, yeah,
Oh,
it's that weird shit where it's like, all right, you can do all this shit with primitive technology, but you can't make guns, you fucks. Are you kidding me?
In fairness,
Are you
guns really
kidding?
won't be able to phase guys like Ken and one. We don't even see them die.
I mean, no, yeah, they just kind of fuck off. Yeah, they
So
cut
I-
it. I don't even see it.
I remember. Wait, there's a third guy.
Yeah, there's a third. Oh, okay, well, I mean, he's supposed to be. I think they're doing a thing where they're having all specific stage be this theme. The palace guard from Aladdin.
They just cloned the bearded dude twice. Now I remember regarding Raya and Fuja.
Hey, Jojo.
Fuja.
Hey, Jojo.
For some reason in the anime, Jesus Christ,
Does he do that in the original story? I can't remember.
He does something similar, but doesn't look that hilarious.
I love the way these motherfuckers move. It's so goofy.
But yeah, in the
They're
anime,
mid-carders.
those two holding the block up don't get killed by Kassim, I think his name is. They get killed by a filler anime guy who's just a samurai for some reason. And his name is like Berg or something. Blah.
God, I'm so glad I know at least hiragana so I can mimic the noises.
Could you
That's a
just
hero
listen to
who-
the sounds they're making? Because it's pretty much just guttural screaming.
Ain't nobody seen nobody. That one bit from Winter
Rooster
Squad.
Honda.
You know where they find the dude, the dude with the gun and the guy tied up?
Oh,
In that, they were making a parody of like Pawn Stars.
Oh, right, yeah. I love your hair.
Ain't nobody seen nobody, and then he bitch smacks all of them in a row like this. Oh shit, I can't do it. Hang on a second. He bitch smacks them all in a row like that. Everybody just goes ah. Someone recreated that with part 5 characters, and it's the best.
He looks very nonplussed about exploding.
Gotta the splash effect. There's only so many expressions they can give these guys, but it's that Final Fantasy VII thing of giving them as much personality as you can through animating the quote-unquote animating the fuck out of the model.
It's really interesting how this, like, follows a pretty strict, like, just following of the story, rather than, like...
To an extent, they cut out some fights that I would have liked. You know, like the fight against Club, Diamond, Joker. Well, I mean, Joker's anime original. You know what I'm saying.
I keep forgetting Joker's an anime filler guy, because he just...
He's too cool to not be... he's too cool. He feels like he's... I feel like he was from the original story. He's way better than most other filler villains because of his teleport technique.
Yeah, he even died, like, just being like, well, okay, see ya. Hey, it's this actually isn't filler, this part.
No, we're in Cassandra.
Oh,
no, Fire Breath Man and I think her name was Potara. Or no, that's from fucking Dragon Ball. I think her name was Parla?
I can't remember her name.
Anime original characters. Yeah, that guy looked like a Greek, a Greek citizen from
And
like Greece.
His name was just Dragon for some reason.
God damn it, man! The I can see why Tetsuo Hara and Bro cracked down on the stupid shit that was happening in the filler sections of the anime.
Hey, I will defend the Cannonball Ninjas until I die.
No, that was exactly what made them go, no, we're gonna stop shit. Hang on. It gets goofy, but it doesn't get that fucking goofy. I think it was something along the lines of, it gets crazy, but it doesn't get that fucking crazy.
I know, but also it's amazing.
I don't like the Cannonball dudes either, so I agree.
Yeah, but the Cannonball guy was like,
look,
lunch is so important, I will kill my own men over it.
Certain limits I can have with, depending on how the show runs. If it's something like fucking Kakugo no Susume, go wild. But if it's like fucking, but if it's trying to establish some kind of like, all right, cool guys, nothing that dumb will happen, then I'm fine with it.
I don't know. I think the episode where it implies a guy owning a train is a Nanto style, I think is worse.
No, that also was anime original. That was not.
I know, but like, I feel like that was probably the dumbest thing.
Oh, I also don't like the Nanto train either. But holy fuck,
Cowards, the best.
No,
Come on, ride a train and ride it.
It'd be one thing if this was like an original thing like Gundam, where it's not based off of source material. But I can get why the people who originally made the thing were like, hey, okay, calm down.
Yeah, maybe the guy with the giant afro turning people into zombies with the gong or whatever.
Yeah, it was a little fucking
oh yeah, that there. Fucking thing.
What is it? I don't think they knew until they saw that episode. And they were like, "What the fuck?"
I kind of love that episode to death, but at the same time, it is like barely a Fist of the North Star thing episode.
What I remember is there's other shit like that happening over time. I think I talked about this with Mech, but I can't remember her saying. I can't remember what specifically she said, but it was something along the lines of Rumiko Takahashi going like, "All right, cool. You're not gonna do any weird fan service bullshit with Kagome. I'm getting that out there right now."
Good.
Good.
But like I think it was certain things like, no, you're not gonna show underwear, you fucks. But I can't remember if that's true, and it's been a while since I saw Inuyasha. But I think I don't think Mech was lying to me, but I can't remember how far Rumiko Takahashi like brought the hammer down on niggas, going like, no, you're not gonna do that.
I wonder what she thinks about street combat.
Street combat.
I want her to draw Steven or whatever the fuck his name is.
No, Steve and Steve. It's Steve's.
We're gonna put that back for a moment and just acknowledge that Toki's version of Hokuto Shinken involves something that like is a new thing for to establish for Hokuto Shinken users, which is the project their aura to attack people from like without necessarily touching them. And in his case, it was projecting rainbow waves like a fucking Technicolor after school special.
Yeah, he's got Marvel supers going on.
Okay, so his whole thing is that he mastered Hokuto Shinken and was enabled, found a way to basically, he's using the techniques of the style that prevent, the death that someone's death from being painful. That's the idea. So if you get killed by Toki, it's all good, homie. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Rao, Jagi, and Ken on the death imaginable.
Yeah, it's funny. Ken had a mini dialogue, or mini monologue after he killed the dude. Yeah. He had a little monologue after he killed the other general guy, the guy with the garrote or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, I hate having to do this. It's like, I don't know, maybe look into what Toki's doing. I don't know.
Maybe just not kill him so violently, Ken. But it's that weird thing where I get the because he's allowed to do it because they're bad guys, and also that's a holdover from like him being based off of Mad Max.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but Mad Max only really did the really fucked up shit in the first movie, and in the other ones he just kind of kills them with either with an explosion or just shoots them.
He never runs anyone over. Oddly.
Yeah, I think he does run people over, but like the deaths they have are not nearly as fucked up as like what he does to. I think his name is Toe Cutter in the first movie, the main villain, where he straps that guy to a like. What does he do? He has his foot chained down, and he's like, "All right, motherfucker, you're gonna saw your foot out of here, or otherwise you're gonna die in a horrible explosion." And Toe Cutter's just like, I wish I remembered his actual name. And he goes, nope. Gonna have to saw my foot off. Fuck! Which inspired the entire Saw series. Yeah. Alright, so let's focus on that fucking star, because we see that even in the game overs next to my incompetent. So Toki says some shit like, well, the radiation is killing my body, and I can see it. Next to the Big Dipper. It's the Star of Death. And she goes, oh, I see it. And he's like, yeah, it's wait, what? He's like, yeah, I see it, right over there. And he's like, what the fuck? Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not special no more.
No, that's bad. He's like, oh no, you're not supposed to see that.
It means I'm even closer to death.
It's like, oh shit. I'm supposed to see that because I'm dying of cancer. Why the fuck can you see that?
Uh-oh. It's, oh god, this guy. I forgot about it.
Oh god, his face is permanently painted like that.
That's kind of how he was.
Yeah, he always looked like that. It's so fucking weird. I don't understand.
Seeker.
Hey, is Mamiya here? Or I could be wrong.
I know in the anime there was like 50 of these dudes that all look exactly
all
the
over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Also, he's wearing night vision goggles, and I'm like, who's providing you these?
And what use are they gonna serve you in? Well, actually, no. I think about it.
A lot better. Probably give you a little bit of an advantage there. Also, he has a weird tail.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
I don't understand. Oh, yeah, okay, so let's talk about Tucky for a moment. So the reason why he's dying of radiation poisoning is because there wasn't enough room in the bomb shelter to prevent everyone from being hit by the radiation and also dying from the explosions from the bombs.
What?
volunteered himself to be the odd man out.
And just like that one episode of The Simpsons where everyone goes into Ned's bunker.
Yeah, he's Ned Flanders. He's Ned Flanders.
I don't want to
except Springfield does explode in this instant.
Thanks, Homer.
So yeah, so because of Toki's sacrifice, he now paid for it by dying of horrible radiation, which Ken does feel bad about. But like Toki wasn't gonna fucking let him die. You kidding me? He's like, no, you fucking idiot! I'm not gonna let you in your. No, get fucking.
I ain't dead yet. I can still get some use out of you.
He's like, no. It's like, all right, but you have to. You're the master of Hokuto Shinken, though. He's like, not anymore. And then he closes the door. And he's like, there goes my. Surprised was made an AMV of Toki and a Nickelback song.
Can you bring me higher?
Also, it is very much intentional that he looks like.
He looks like what?
That Toki looks like Jesus. It's very intentional.
Yeah, which is what's making the whole thing with Amoeba being based off of Christopher Lambert even weirder, because
who's Christopher Lambert again?
He's the Highlander.
Highlander.
He's also Raiden in
you're right.
There it is. That's what I was thinking. He was Raiden.
Yeah.
Okay, so the weird thing here that fucks me up is that now they're changing the directions of the buttons. See, because that one fist was spinning a lot.
Uh-oh.
They're trying to make it interesting now. So I'm playing this on a stick, Melly, if you didn't know that. So my buttons are super fucked because they correspond to the directions that the up fist, down fist, left fist, and right fist would have corresponded to the buttons on a DualShock. But I'm not using a DualShock. So I have to fucking do this weird guesswork with a fucking controller.
Do you not have it set up like...
Up, down, left, right? No, I didn't.
You
that felt
sad,
super
strange
weird.
little man.
It felt weird because I have to still play the fucking game normally, so I'd have to do this weird fucking keyboard setup, you asshole.
No one told you to do it like that, you dummy.
Well, my DualShock kept fucking up during the in the first two streams. We couldn't do that anymore. Get off my dick.
You don't have any other controllers?
They kind of shit on me. So as I was saying before, alright, so Ray fucked off to go... Oh yeah, I forgot. Keno hasn't showed up yet. The King of Fists. Oh, sorry, the King of Fist, or the Dark King, or, excuse me. Oh, hey, there's Bat.
Yeah, where the hell were you guys at?
Because they're skimming through shit. Yeah, we don't.
I guess going by the filler, he killed a dude off screen. He did that once.
Yeah, he did that. I think he actually did that in like both stories.
Yeah, it was like that dude that just like was a bad driver, and that was his whole gimmick, is that he kept killing people because he sucked at driving. And Bart cut his brakes and he crashed to his death.
Well, Rin and Idy got kidnapped, so we gotta go save him.
Yeah, she tends to do that a lot.
Hey, look, don't blame Idy for... Oh, you mean Lynn. Also Idy, but like, she's blind, and also like has been the past 7 years has been fucking traded around by horrible men. So
yeah, being a lady in this universe isn't great.
No, it's not. All right, so Toki, cool dude, he's still going strong. So he'll team up in the main party with Ken and Ray. And Mamiya, who's fated to die.
You'll go over there, right next to the sprites.
Meanwhile, Rin and Bat will experience nothing but true pain for quite some time. At this point in the story.
Gotta take your lumps.
This goes beyond taking your lumps. This is taking your lumps, bruises, cuts, and also occasional near misses with decapitation.
That's an interesting face they gave that guy.
Yeah, no, oh, no, oh. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't you hit that child with that gigantic...
Hey, tons of fun. Over here.
It's also tons of fun. Next time, eat a... Well, I guess you can't eat a salad in this place. You like how that guy turned into cranberry juice?
Yes.
It is weird to see like a Fist of the North Star thing with red blood.
Yeah, after they censored the fuck out of it so much in the original anime.
Yeah, and kind of everywhere else.
Man, they made jokes about it in Double North Star too, where like Club was like, no, yeah, Club. He's just like, I see you've been drinking your milk. He's licking the milk off, licking the blood off of his claws, and it's like, I've always wondered that. It's like, that doesn't really work. We all know it's blood.
Yeah, just like with Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, at least it never got as stupid as like Jotaro smoking the cigarette in the story of the anime, and it fucking blacks out.
Yeah. Also, of course, as a side note, Mortal Kombat 2 for the Japanese SNES version, everybody blood green. So.
They also did that for No More Heroes, where they did weird censorship shit to it, but the American version, totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Blood I felt like always worked the best.
Of course it does.
Well,
like,
isn't blood technically black when it's inside you or whatever?
It's dark, but it's not black.
yeah, it's a bit more believable, I feel, with that, with a darker color.
It also doesn't help it from... It's not gonna hide how fucking... Shoot him! Shoot him, Ivy! Shoot him!
Right in the balls!
Oh, she's the blind one, okay.
I don't think I think she's gaining her sight back, actually.
Did this happen originally?
I think so, yes. Ivy just was like, fuck you. Fuck you. We had hard lives.
Yeah. God, yeah, I don't remember. I barely remember anything about this part, apparently.
Ray's voice is the best.
Yeah. Is he voiced by Kaneda Shiozama on this one?
Yes, he is. That's my favorite, if not one of my favorite voice actors. Rest in peace, buddy. He voiced Dr. One up until X.
Yeah, very much same. He was also Dr. Baldhead.
He was also Hyo in Rival Schools.
Yep. And Kairi as well.
And also that one character in Botoms. He was also Makube in Gundam. Minus Ray again. The guy who pilots the French Knight mech. Which is one of my favorite fights in Gundam. That has been retconned, I think. And I find that to be a fucking crime.
So doesn't this guy also breathe fire? Or like, no, he like...
Yes, he does!
Okay. Yeah, I thought his whole gimmick is that he like drank gasoline and then like spat it out or something.
I guess we don't see the gasoline part.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, there are parts of Hokuto no Ken that are, while not as crazy as the original anime, the anime original stuff, kinda still gets there.
Yeah.
But I can still see where they were like, yeah, no, chill out a little bit. There are certain crazy parts we want to keep in, and crazy parts we, we'll just leave as is.
I'm honestly trying not to make most of my time here just talking about the filler episodes, because like...
Like I said, this is the part in the story where it's actually genuine. Well,
yeah.
I mean, we're focused.
As opposed to having a guy who's obsessed with taking baths?
Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, my bad. Okay, that was bad.
This guy, I think I remember, shares the same name as John Talbane in Japanese, anyway.
Nice.
Got him?
Yeah.
Which is a really weird pun on the word gato.
Yeah. This guy isn't like a hungry wolf or anything, he's just some asshole that drinks gasoline.
Well, now he's gonna burn himself to death?
Yeah, how does this work if he doesn't drink? Okay, there we go.
I mean, he has the gasoline and say, "There you go." He's like, "My body's got gasoline."
Oh God, I made a
should've
terrible
pursued this, and he
mistake.
blows up.
Yeah, he's...
I think they probably saw the anime with the anime section with that and decided to incorporate it into the actual story again.
yeah.
This is what it feels like. Oh, there he is, the boy, and wow.
Ah, that horse, famous Dong Dong Never Die character.
Oh no. Yeah, that's the man. And Ray, justifiably believing he stands a chance, is like, yeah, I'll take this guy on. So in the anime movie, this has a really fucking cool, like, song that plays while Ray gets his ass kicked by Rao, and Ken is running as fast as he can to the battle. Do you remember?
I don't remember much about the movie.
Do you survive?
Standing in the heart of the...
That's the one.
Alive, loneliness. I can't remember much about it, but Heart of Darkness. I remember the song. I just don't remember the lyrics because, you know, Japanese.
Oh, the sprites are moving.
Yes, they are, which is a good change of pace from the still SMT sprites from fucking before. Also, his lanes don't exist. He doesn't need them for Coco.
There he is. There's the man. 100 grams.
He can sense.
Oh wow, the sprites are animating for once.
Yeah, we said that. It's like Coco can sense Rao's commands. He doesn't need reins.
Yeah, I was kind of subconsciously noticing that he wasn't holding anything that entire time.
Not that the Black King himself needs orders.
That's true.
He understands Rao on a deep and personal level. Have you ever seen the Rao prequel story that talks about how he got this horse?
I have not delved into any of this.
Have you seen the funeral they held for Rao?
Like the one they held for Rikishi in Ashita Joe?
No, it was like a real ass.
No, I know. They did the same thing for Rikishi.
I didn't know that one. I didn't know about this one.
They also held a fake wedding for Yuya and Ken.
Nice. Did Shin come in and ruin the whole thing?
No, it's supposed to be like implied, like if things had went right.
I hope Ken was still wearing his armor.
He wasn't.
Damn it! They could have been any Joe Nobody.
Wearing a normal outfit as he was marrying Yuria, I think. I can barely remember because I read about this years ago. Well, Ken showed up to the party late because, you know, he doesn't have a or a car. That really sick car from the first part of Hokuto no Ken. And he just goes, "This yo shit, take it. Take him back."
Looking a little beat up.
He's looking a little dead there, Ken. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That comes later.
He beating that horse.
You can't beat that horse.
No, he can't. You fucking kidding me? Coco is too strong right now. He has his own battle aura. Alright, so Rao, you know, the fucking... one of the coolest fucking antagonists of anything ever is actually based off of an illustration, I think by...
Frank Frazetta.
Frank Frazetta, yes. I don't remember what it's called, but if you ever go out of your way to look it up on Rao's article on Wikipedia, it will cite it. You can look it up. You can find it yourself. It is I think we can all agree
undeniable.
It's uncanny. The resemblance.
Doesn't he do like the exact same pose too when he dies?
He does not, because there's only one illustration of that warrior. Oh yeah, there's the battle aura. He's like, what the fuck is that? I can't do that.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Alright, so the interesting thing here is that Ken's like, alright, let me see if I can do this shit. I'm gonna knock you off your horse. He's like, alright, but if you can knock me, then, strange. They would have. I thought the villain would have the pinkish aura and the hero would have the blue aura.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
Why
I mean,
is Rao with SmackDown?
Well, Rao's not really. Rao is a hero of a different. He's a villainous hero like Sao Sao.
Yeah, which he doesn't belong in Raw. He belongs in ECW.
ECW.
The second thing said ECW, I was like, nah, that's like Seeker.
And what was I saying? You mean like Nine Halt Seeger?
Yeah, I meant the dude with the.
There it is!
goggle.
There it is! Them in the fucking sky!
He's like, yeah.
Look at these big ups on that fucking horse. God, look at the veins on Kuroko!
God.
Coco was having a good time in the anime movie. This also, no, this always happens in every fight. I think in every adaptation of this fight where they're in the air and he's just like, and Coco just jumps up with Rao too, and they're just like, yeah, bitches, we're having ourselves an air battle. And Coco is just there along for the ride, going, well, this shit's yeah.
Also, by Seeker, I meant the dude with the night goggles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that. He's the same name? What the fuck?
That's Seeker.
Oh, there's Toki. And Rao's like, oh shit, it's Toki. The one I actually fear. At this point in time, anyway. So
I'm
cool
dying, y'all. Let me take care of this.
Alright, so the backstory for Kokuo is that he was this massive horse who protected this other herd of horses from wild animals in the nuclear apocalypse. And he was a fucking untamable killing machine. This motherfucker could fight tigers. And the tiger would have to go, oh shit, I might have to retreat. I don't know if I can handle him. This fucking horse. I remember there's this scene where he just stomps a fucking tiger's like body into bits. And then Rao comes over and he's like, yo, now you can either stay fighting tigers in the fucking mountains, wasting away your potential, or you could join me and take on the heavens. And you know, yeah, he made an executive decision.
And learn how to fly, apparently.
The flight.
Whoosh! Everyone knows how to super jump.
Alright, so has anyone ever seen that scene where this one soldier gets slowly stomped to death by Kokuo? Like, and I don't mean like repeatedly stomped, I mean Kokuo slowly puts his hoof down on the guy and he can't move because, you know, it's a fucking giant horse.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's a manga panel too. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Kokuo does not fuck around. It's one of the coolest, if not the coolest fucking horse in fiction. And I am very much including Aggro from Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm trying to figure out if that was around the same time that dude that looked like David Bowie got in a fight with that dude that looked like Gene Simmons.
What?
Yeah, there was fucking oh god, what was his name? Like Ryuga, I think.
Mm-hmm.
People said he looked like David Bowie.
Oh,
but,
you're talking about the manga. I thought you were talking about David Bowie just randomly throwing hands with Gene Simmons.
I mean,
Because I forgot that later on, like because I forget in Fist of North Star 2 or whatever, they really go all in on just copying celebrities for their designs.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
the only time you get to play as Toki.
Hokuto no Ken 2 had Sloth from the Goonies in it.
Oh,
Freddie
yeah, he's right.
Mercury,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan predating his racist epithets.
That was really eerie.
His moveset real quick.
Even Mr. T was there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me...
And Dolph Lundgren, so apparently he just watched a lot of Rocky that day.
Oh yeah, I do this.
Ooh.
That's my special attack, the counter.
A little bit of Tawny Murder from Yakuza going on there.
You are correct.
God, I need to get back to 7.
7-11.
That's why I got my Newports.
You're really on that Newport shit now, aren't you?
Even though I don't smoke.
I know you know that. I know you know that's a stereotype for black people. You know that, right?
What? If I've seen plenty of Puerto Ricans smoke Newports too.
Yeah, and it's just supposed to be like that. I'm fucking with you. For the most part, but it is something that's like, oh, hey.
Like, I remember living in
minorities-
Puerto Rico and, like, Newports was the cigarette.
Newports was the house style.
Like how we have Modelo
Oh
over
shit, my
there.
heart broke. I'm dizzy. Oh no.
I feel like Eric, like,
I
Eric
mean, no,
doesn't
not Modella,
smoke, but he
Medalla. We have
sorry.
Medalla Gold. Because everybody wants a medal some days.
Quite always get fucked up. All right, let's try that again.
I feel like Eric doesn't, smoke, but he likes
Hey,
to
look,
do
there's a
parts
star!
I've been telling you this whole time.
I don't know. It's just like, I'm sorry, what were you saying, Melly?
I was like, I feel like, even though you don't smoke, you like to do parts from, like, a conceptual point. Like, the idea of them, but, yeah.
I'm conceptually addicted to new.
That's how I smoke. I think about it. And then I think, God, that would taste terrible.
That sounds like the.
You're a genius. We gotta pitch this.
It's like how that one fucker in Homestuck, he's a greaser, but he has a cigarette in his mouth, but he never lights it.
God damn it!
Yeah, you missed Amoeba.
Yeah, you missed Amoeba by a long shot, dog. Sorry.
To be fair, he was kind of like barely in this.
Yeah,
like,
they really pushed him along.
Yeah, they sped his arc up.
Like come on and do your spots, and you'll be out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, basically, what's happening here is a very greatest hits for this game, honestly.
Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, Toki's got the Tatsu.
Everyone's got the Tatsu on Wake Up, except for Ray. He does Shorty Udon,
Huh.
but straight up.
So you said that there was a versus mode in this?
Yeah.
Yes, great.
We'll save that for another time, though.
Yeah, that just be like. So is like everybody that like fights and matches playable in it, or?
Pretty much.
Okay, because I have an idea now. Fucking Hoto PS1 versus Roulette.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn it, he knows.
Back up, back up!
Oh.
No, I'm telling you, hey, fucking, you're gonna get your block broken.
You strafing like that lady from Fighters Impact. I can't remember the name of.
You missed.
That's the song I make in the toilet.
That's not what I expect Toki to sound like.
Yeah.
Fighting Rao is a lot like having an episode on the toilet.
Alright, come on. Do it.
It's long, hardy, and try to pinch it off so
Gotcha,
bad.
bitch! Oh, he fell for it! He fucking fell for it!
You fell for it, you Jeremy.
Ah.
Come on. I'm just doing this because it's funny. Alright, let's do it.
It seems to be confusing him, so.
Gotcha, bitch!
Nice.
Oh!
I
Again,
think it was
finish
Kenji
him off.
with me. Oh.
What? No!
Just hit him! Don't do the move! Too much wind up! Oh my god, you just controlled him in the ass.
That's what he
The
deserves.
spinning one got me!
Don't let Booker T's move throw you off.
It changed randomly too, those fuckers! Oh shit.
Jesus.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Cancer Man. You ain't shit.
You did it!
She got it trained on him.
Oh.
She got the strap. She got the strap.
God, I don't remember this part either.
Oh yeah, this happens. And he's just like, really, bitch?
You're gonna interrupt me right here, right now, on my birthday with this birthday gift on my birthday?
Birthday arrow? Alright. Alright, so Ray's whole thing is that he got hit with a technique that will make him die brutally over the course of a few days. I forget how many days exactly.
Does he just like bleed out for a while?
It's just a Hokuto no Ken explosion, but happening very slowly.
Ugh.
which is honestly.
You'd think Kenshiro would try and undo that.
No, the thing is, he tries to, but it's not. It doesn't work because, bro, the damage has already been done. But also, oh shit!
Oh fuck!
But also, what is it? It's too advanced of a technique to undo because like if Ken, I forget what the logistics of it is. It's like I think if Ken had gotten there early, he could have. But he couldn't because niggas trying to get to the fucking fight on foot. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't have a car or a horse. He really should. He should really consider getting one of those.
Maybe if Amoeba hit him in the arm, he could run fast or something.
Maybe if Bat remembered to keep that fucking car.
Yeah, that too.
How Toyota could it get?
I don't think that's his fault. I think the car gets totaled. I can't remember what happens to the car. I just know it stops existing after a certain point. And it's not even in the manga either.
It was a Toei invention, but somehow it still managed to stick around. Didn't it end up inspiring the car that Jotaro and crew drove through the desert or something?
Maybe. I mean, it's a different looking car. What? God
You're
damn it!
too slow.
It kept fucking spinning, damn it!
Alright, I'll pay attention
that's
for you
bullshit.
then.
How do you give invents on that? Fucking Guile back knuckle bullshit.
Which Guile backspin, that's a foreshadowing for Master Fury again.
Oh, God.
Fighting fucking fighting Krauser and Zeus all at once.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God, the final fight against Krauser in Fatal Fury 2 will be goddamn.
I forgot that Zeus is just like
A fist of
the North Star.
Souther and Rao, which is a fucking incredible idea. So
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, go look up World Heroes Perfect.
Really, any of them past like Jet? Oh wait, no, it's only Jet and World Heroes. It's only World Heroes 2 Jet and Perfect. Yeah, he's kind of not in 2, I think. He's not in 2, right? He's not a boss in 2. That's only Neo Dio.
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, me either. I only fuck around with 1, 2, and I skip Jet and I move immediately towards
Perfect.
Perfect. I only played 2 and Perfect, really. Because Perfect 2's great and Perfect is fucking excellent.
Yeah.
I actually had the PlayStation Collection for a while. I ended up
I own
selling
it, actually. I own it.
like an
myself.
idiot. I still have the Art of Fighting anthology though.
I have that. I have both Fatal Fury volumes. I'm just kind of bragging at this point, because fuck you.
Hey, those collections do have color in it.
God, I love the color editor in that.
Yeah.
More games should have color editors, goddammit.
Can you
Yeah,
bastard?
seriously.
I'm gonna hit the pressure point that makes you shit your pants. Says Joe
I
in
feel-
the chat.
I would love if there was a Hoto master that just learned pressure points like that, just like really dumb shit, but like nothing actually.
Like here, I hit you in this pressure point, so now you won't do your taxes on
Yeah,
time.
that would be fucking hilarious if Ken, instead of killing, made the
Just
dude from
inconvenienced everyone he met.
It's like, I missed.
Now every time you order fast food, you'll forget the order every single time.
It's like, oh, what do you do?
Now you will forget what you ate this morning.
Like, it's like going, ha, that tickled. Then he goes, you're already fed. He's like, what? Oh my god. Oh, wait, that was someone.
Yeah, that was a comic, yeah.
That was the comics that you're already fed. And you're like, oh, you're right. But she still did the mutated, like, explosion face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait, you're right. Oh, wow.
You'll forget your
No, you will now forget to bring your state ID at the pharmacy.
Oh god.
Fucking rearranges someone's brain chemistry, turns a bandit into a nice person.
You keep getting your best friend's phone number wrong.
No! Wait a minute. Hang on.
Wait, we use Discord now.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna go that route. I was gonna say, I haven't even seen a phone in the past 7 years. Fucking apocalypse.
Yeah, how long has it been since the world went up?
Oh wow, okay, so if we're gonna talk about like just the story as a whole, it's been at least a decade. No, not a decade. It's been more than 5 years. It's gone way past 5 years because the apocalypse kicked off, and I think Ray says Irie's been blind for he's been looking for his sister for 7 years, and it was still fucked up back then, right, Melly? So like. That implies that it's been a couple of years. I guess it's, well, I mean, because everyone stayed in the shelters, and then, you know, after that cooled down, then everyone decided to fuck off. Either that, or maybe they weren't thinking about it too much.
All right, hold on. Real quick, Jojo says, I have now made your peanut butter and jelly moldy. Bison said, this pressure point I've popped will disable your ability to smell popcorn.
What's my favorite? No, what was I gonna say? So yeah, it's been a while. And
it's been long enough that apparently radiation poisoning doesn't really matter no more.
Well, I mean, you know, there are areas that just aren't covered in radiation. That's just where these guys are. So they're not in the densely concentrated area. Your fucking body's just your atoms just like feel like they've been shot by a fucking Glock. Which is an accurate, which I hear someone, I forget, but someone did describe that's what radiation basically does to your cells. It's like your cells got hit by a fucking 9mm, which is a fucking terrifying way to describe radiation poisoning.
For real.
But also rad as fuck. Let's see. So, by the end of the manga. Or let's even go with the anime, like Hokuto no Ken 2. It's definitely been a couple decades. But by Hokuto no Ken, the manga's end, it has been at least 30 plus years. Give or take maybe 40. But you know, because Ken's built different.
Yeah, he said something entirely in katakana there.
Yeah, he did. I didn't check. I probably should have. Fuck. They were talking about Mamiya.
Wonder what he's yammering about.
Well, they're talking about how Ray's going to die a horrible death and how distraught about it.
It's gonna happen right now.
Well, you know, because she fell in love with Ray after, you know, not falling in love with Ken. And by not falling in love, I mean Ken just goes, no woman will ever do anything for me ever again after, you know, my girlfriend fucking swan dived off of a tower and died.
Because I wasn't fast enough.
Oh, right, I forgot Obi-Wan is in this.
It really is.
It is! Wow! I don't think his original design looked like that. But...
No, that's Obi-Wan. Fuck you.
No, I mean in the original story.
I mean, he definitely didn't have that kind of jawline in Star Wars.
No, you shut the fuck up. You know that. Oh shit! Now we get to see Yuta! The one who made Mamiya a slave.
Right, Yuta. He's really great, but man, his motivations I always found very silly.
Ray is pretty cool. He is a cool guy. I mean, admittedly, when he first appeared, he was a huge dick. You know.
Yeah.
He did do that really cool thing where he pretended to be harass him. He was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kill you and take your food.
Yeah.
You clearly fucking stellar plan there, buddy. Fucking like, I'm a martial artist. I can take him, and then he does, and then he murders everyone. Tries to like assault him, thinking he's some random woman. on the premise that she is a lone woman.
And he takes their beef jerky, which, for some reason, oh, and said friend is the main creator of Battle Craze. We have this argument where one of us is saying that Ray's eating beef jerky in that scene, which he absolutely is, but she keeps saying he's eating dirt.
Jerky. It's gotta be jerky. Sorry.
Jerky can survive longer, can
Are you
it?
kidding me? They have cows. We've established this.
Yeah, I mean, jerky's all like dried out and shit, so.
Yeah.
The dirt doesn't snap like that. It had like nerves and shit. Like,
Wait, say that again.
like when he bites into it, it like snaps. Like dirt doesn't snap like that.
Dry
Besides,
ass,
if you want to eat dirt, it's like kind of everywhere. Like,
dry ass jerky.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you told me he was eating like really stale jerky, I would believe you. It's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Just imagine, I need to eat this. Like, Ray, we have food here. I need to eat the dirt. That would be that would kind of be a sign that the work a little well on him. Or is it before? Wait, no, you mean before the fight with Rao is when he does this? Because I can't remember when he does that.
I can't.
All right, so first thing first.
Cool glasses.
All right, so let's talk about this. We've met how? Okay, so Yuda or Judah. UD is just how it's fucking done, even though that makes no goddamn fucking sense. All right, so he represents the star of betrayal, I think. So now we got to talk about the guy. Oh, so instead of one user for Hokuto Shinken, there's multiple users for Nanto Shinken. I think that's what it's called, Nanto Shinken. Just like the Fist of the South Star, and there's several stars associated with the South Star school. So you've got Rei, Shin, Yuda, Amoeba. I feel sorry about fucking up these dogs. Oh
Yeah,
no! You know what? Never mind.
I already saw the Game Center CX of Resident Evil that I'm seeing Kenshiro kicking dogs.
It's like,
oh, come on, they're exploding now.
This is a little fucking ridiculous. Come on, Cam, why you gotta do that to why do you have to do that to the dogs? They didn't... Just make it quick, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, just like... Hit a pressure point where they're just like, you know, they were like play or something.
Do that Grandpa Max shit that he does to that one dog in Ben 10. I'm still confounded by that.
Does this happen? Like, I'm trying to remember.
I think, but there weren't this many dogs, if I recall.
Yeah, I feel like this is a
the game somehow.
I feel like, yeah, I think I'm saying just because, you know, this is a video game and all.
Is this the stark difference between Sanshiro and Kenshiro? Their treatment of dogs?
Yeah, I see that this is a pretty faithful adaptation, but just for segments, it'll be like, oh, but there's like more of them.
Yeah.
If I don't, mommy, I'll die. like with fucking Captain America and Bucky.
All right, speaking of Hero,
he samples the women.
Wait, is this the general?
No, this is but he's the guy who samples the women. Creep. He's a fucking creep.
Also, speaking of Hio from rival schools.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And Kaneto Shiozawa's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate how he has to limp in there now because he's in pain constantly.
Yeah. Is he wearing eyeliner in this adaptation? I can't really tell.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he absolutely is.
Completely, definitely.
I do kind of like the idea of his minions just kind of like taking after his fashion sense.
All right, so here's Yuda's thing. He and Rei, good buddies in high school. Not, they fucking hated each other.
Did they even know each other before all this?
What'd you say?
Did they even know each other before all this?
Yes, they did. They fucking. I told you, they all trained under the Nanto school. They all represent different styles. Rei with his flying swan, and Yuda with his. Fuck, I forgot what his style's called. But Yuda's jealous of Rei because he is just a more graceful and beautiful fighter when he uses Nanto style, and Yuda just can't keep up. He feels outclassed, so he's like, fuck this nigga. Fuck him. Fuck his mama. Fuck the fucking car he came in on. And Ken's just here like, I have no clue what this whole thing is with you and Nanto school, but I support you, Rei, and we're gonna do our best to save Mamiya.
Also, I don't know why Yuda just became Boy George, but you know.
Why not?
'80s Boy George, sure. I don't think he was off the deep end at that point yet. So, what the hell stance was he doing? Wait, what?
God damn it! I can't believe I got hit by that fucking
wait.
weird Tatsu.
You know what it reminds me of? He reminds me of the final boss from Fighting Layer.
Oh my god, yeah, I can see it.
The weird cat guy.
I don't remember this guy doing, like, ballerina kicks before. And again, I don't know if he really did many moves originally, so...
Yeah, okay, so there were a lot of Nanto guys in the show, in the story, in the manga. But, like, obviously the 7 main dudes that everyone cares about. Shu, Yuta, Souther, Shin, Rei. Am I missing anyone? Fuck, hang on. Holy shit! And of course the South Star General that will we all know who that is. Don't spoil anybody. If you don't know, you don't know. God damn it! Okay, this is annoying. Alright, that's the 6th. That's the fifth game over or 6th?
I was not counting at all.
Which, if we get to 7, I'm fucked because then I'll have to down a Minute Maid orange juice with
pulp. God forbid.
Actually, it's pulp free, so unfortunately, no pulp.
Oh. So that's the ultimate punishment, is that you just drink orange juice.
He doesn't even have a health bar. What the fuck? Alright, come here, bitch.
So I remember this guy for a couple of reasons, and one of them is that
That scene with the women?
I didn't even know that was a thing, apparently.
He's like looking at the women and he's like, what we got here? A bunch of basic bitches.
But there's
what the fuck?
There's actually a Mugen character of this guy.
Oh, that's not surprising. Is it from the fighting game?
Yeah, but the thing is that he was only an assist in the fighting game, so most of his moveset is him just kind of like flailing.
Nice.
Good.
And he still has basketball infinites.
As you should.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta brush your teeth first, then drink the OJ. Okay, yeah, that's more suiting.
I
actually don't mind doing that. He's invincible during that?
What is with this boss fight?
I don't even know how close he is to dying. Okay, alright. I see how it is. Later, fucker! You can block my shit! What the f- Okay. This son of a bitch. How was he harder to fight than Shin?
That is an interesting question.
How was he harder to fight than the nigga with the actual gun? Alright,
Yeah, apparently in the Rao spin-off, he trains Yuta's dolls? What? Is that what they're called?
Oh yeah, his women's. His bitches.
He just trains them to be
Because
killers.
I guess Yuta decided, I want to be a pimp. So there's like a weird discrepancy with the fucking timeline thing where they're not very... Like I said, it's very hard to understand how the like things have been like this at the apocalypse. Because they say shit like, because they make you feel like it's like when Ken does his thing, and you know the flashback with Shin and everything, and that whole thing feels like it's only been like 2 years at most. And then other shit you hear is like somehow making it even longer than it seemed. It's like, okay, now is this decades? 7? You said mommy's been gone for 7 years? She's been kidnapped? What the McFuck? Oh no. No, you don't.
And get him. Damn it, you're too slow. Look, you can, you know, oh shit.
There
you go.
Oh, okay.
So I remember this whole...
He's not good enough to get that.
So this whole guy's gimmick is that like, so you're gonna make fun of Ray being in pain. Well, you're gonna be in pain for the rest of your life.
or what's left of it.
Yeah. Also, it's gonna be even worse than Ray, so have fun with that.
I would argue Ray's is still worse because it's happening to him in slow time and his loved ones unable to help him.
Yeah, the thing is with the girl, it's like at 100%, like forever.
Poor nigga. Oh, you mean he doesn't die from this?
No, he doesn't die from this. But if something else hadn't have happened, this would just be him for the rest of his life. So,
Damn, Ken.
Alright,
Way
ready
to
to finish
go.
him off.
It's like, that's what you get for making fun of terminally ill people, you fuck.
pretty much, yeah. Meanwhile,
He did. It hurt.
What a miserable life you live.
I'm just cycling through the same 3 animations.
You're just sitting there going, what the fuck happened while I was gone?
What did you do? I leave for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's definitely still the same voice actor.
The scarf. Yeah, they brought over a lot of voice actors. I'm glad. Yeah, I forgot about Yuda's weird fucking scarf, and he's wearing a cape, too. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know about fashion, but does this... Something about this look ain't fucking working, man.
So, I remember, one weird filler bit was that, before Kenshiro and Ray, reach Yuta, they run into a Yuta decoy.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that was... I just like the idea that he has, like, clones of him just, like, standing around.
Go, booba! He has a mole. Oh, look, alright. He's very clearly based off of a heavy metal rocker.
I still say Boy George just because that one shot of him when he's
Fair.
first revealed looks a lot like
Ah,
him.
Koki's like, hey, I'm gonna try and alleviate your symptoms. And by symptoms, I mean I'm gonna try and give you a little bit.
Right,
Can't
so
stop
yeah.
you trying, but I can stop you from getting fucked up. Don't you lecture me with your $30. That's a good one, JoJo.
So, yeah, I guess this is the part where Toki, extends his,
Lifespan, yeah.
yeah. And
Right.
I'm really glad they did not depict the part where his nails pop off.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
I never did.
Man, I'm so glad I don't remember the specifics of Ray's death in its most agonizing detail because, yeah, no, that fucked me up as a kid. I really liked Ray, and that. Is it just my imagination, or did he not? That.
Did he not what?
Did he really not deserve that shit, you know? I mean, he was kind of an asshole.
Hmm.
Fuck, man!
There's very few people that deserve that. I'd even go far as to say what Kenshiro did to Degara was maybe a bit much. But
I mean, to be fair, Degara... How do you say his name? Degaro or Degara?
it's like I think it's Degara? I don't know.
Okay, so we are talking about a man who made a exploiting women in actual sexual slavery to a psycho.
Somehow I keep forgetting about that part.
like he's a complete monster.
Yeah, and, yeah.
Remember the part with him and the women where he's like,
That's the thing, I don't.
I do. I don't know why I remember that specifically. I guess it's just the way, like, basic bitches. It's like so morbid. Oh my god! I swear to God, this is part. It's like I'll never forget that because like you. Yeah. This is the sex slave section where we show you just how fucked the world is.
Yeah.
Oh god, it seems like every goddamn apocalypse story has to happen at some point.
Toki? Wait a minute.
Ray's hair is white now. I forgot about that. And it's so. But you know.
Yeah, sorry, he's done.
Yeah. He looks like the other guy that's dying. He's
Now they're both dying horribly of terminal illness. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate the mommy doesn't get her because she doesn't know a obscure esoteric martial art handed down for thousands of years. Oh god, that reminded me of Red Gaiden. Not good. It's not good.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know, there's a lot of those prequels are not that bad. Jockey Gaiden is a fucking masterpiece. And Rao Gaiden is a fucking trip. Because it's just cool moment after cool moment. No sadness, pure, I'm the best. You're the best. No, I'm the best. No, you're the best. You understand what I mean by that?
Wasn't there a Gaiden about Mr. Hart?
Yes, there was, and it was only like a chapter or two.
Oh, damn it.
It was like this weird humanizing thing where Shin gave him the confidence and courage he needed to become stronger for himself. Yeah, because you know Shin wasn't an asshole until he kicked off and Jagi like manipulated, and you know he became a war power hungry psychopath. Like there were good sides to Shin.
I felt like the heart thing was just like, you know, an implication to be like, hey, he wasn't fat all the time.
Yeah, it's basically that. But to be fair, Mr. Hart also isn't kind of.
Isn't a what?
He just has a psychopathic thing with blood because you know seeing it fucks him up.
Yeah, I mean people like that do exist. Maybe not to a murderous extent, but
yeah.
Because other
about the blind trauma thing, trauma causing blindness thing in Variety, where it's like yeah that's a real thing to an extent. It's just Ken's just taking it to a certain extreme.
Excuse me.
I mean, you know, to be fair, I don't know what it would gain if it tried to be grounded in those aspects. Like, it is very much trying to be dramatic in certain ways and not dramatic in others. So,
yeah, I think Mr. Hart's pretty interesting because otherwise he didn't seem like that bad of a dude.
Yeah, pretty much that was his only major flaw. It's that weird thing where it's like, huh, why is he here?
He felt like he was only part of that, you know, whole group because he kind of just needed a living, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. And his whole thing is, and then Heart Guide establishes, yeah, no, friends. They're on good terms with each other. Well, I mean, maybe not towards the end because Shin kind of turns into a huge ass. I do like when the minor villains in Hokuto can get there. Okay, so this completely downplays how fucking insane this fight actually is in the original story. Do you remember what this actually is, Nelly?
I do remember the part where Yuna like breaks the dam or something.
Yeah, but it's a gigantic mud puddle where they're mud river they're fighting in. They can't use certain techniques anymore because they can't jump up high enough to even do anything.
Also, his other henchman apparently doesn't show up in this game.
Yeah. See, like unfortunately they cut certain things in. They're really focused on the best hits, you know.
Yeah. So fuck that.
Now that's what I call Fist of the North Star, basically.
So basically, fuck that little guy with the poison.
Fuck! I got it wrong. Okay. Oh no! All right, 7th death. Where's the orange juice? Hang on.
You mashing that light kick.
All right.
Is it possible for you to save here? Because I think we're good to go.
All right, in that case, nigga, I'll just finish the fight right now. But I will down orange juice.
Why are you giving yourself this self-punishment?
Because that's kind of part for the course for this series.
Yeah, but like,
Has it though? This has really been more your series. You've honestly been talking more than I have.
Bitch, I meant like the show, like the
You're the whole effing show, like Bob
I
Van
meant
Dam.
the goddamn game we're playing, you mother.
But what I wonder is, Why is orange juice bad in this context?
No, apparently
brushing
something.
teeth and then-
If you
We're
brush
gonna-
your teeth then drink orange juice, it's gonna like fuck up your gums or something.
No, it just tastes terrible. The feeling is.
I mean, to
terrible.
be fair, anything tastes terrible right after you've brushed your teeth.
Water doesn't taste bad after I brush my teeth. How dare you?
That's
Even water gets ruined.
yeah, like I have like after I brush my teeth, I have to drink like 3 cups of water before I can eat something without
God damn it!
worrying about toothpaste taste.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes that shit lingers.
Okay.
There it
Gotcha,
is.
bitch.
Sit down, Sally.
Whoa! What the fuck?
That was just a fighting game, Super.
He's like, got your stomach. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yeah, but
Oops,
Frosty makes a good point. We should rinse.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're kind of knee deep in mud. No, sorry, they're up to their like waist. No.
Not even. They're like a foot in water. Thank God they got long ass boots
Original
on.
story. In the original story, they're up to their fucking like man tits in mud, and they can barely move.
I'm still surprised Twitch let me get away with putting tits in the title of the stream.
Perfect, especially since Yuta's here.
Man tits are the house style.
Yes, they are.
This is too hot.
Yeah, gotcha.
I mean, this is too hot for Twitch.
Gotcha, motherfucker. Say it. 7-Eleven, bitch.
My favorite number 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, bitch.
Damn it.
I go down to 7-Eleven and give me one of those sub sandwiches.
I used to go get the Coke flavored Slurpees. Those are really good.
I should go get that next time I go there.
What sucks is that before all the virus shit happened,
Why did it
and
go
I had to go to like this town in between like my last bus stop and my college campus. There was like a 7-Eleven not that far away, and I never went to. I was like, ah.
Here it is, Dinkelberg. My Nanto Soichoken.
That's right. Mongolian
See,
chop,
that-
asshole.
Oh yeah, that is what that is. Yeah, you just gonna do the whole thing where
He was like, that was beautiful.
I
You were perfect.
give that a 10 out of 10.
10. He's spilling cranberry juice.
Actually, no, for him it's red wine.
Red wine.
Strawberry wine! Wine was invented for orgies. That was taken from a Tim and Eric bit, just so you know.
I know. It's always a Tim and Eric bit with you. Never make sure they're partial.
This is a good sentence to say.
This is it, Ricky. I'm finally gonna take you out, you shit kid.
Also, I know this is a distraction for the moment, but I can't help but like see that box in the background, and just seeing a PS1 box in water just made me think that Crash Bandicoot's gonna jump on it. In the
Yeah.
background.
No.
Yeah. Like, he's gonna come and kill the mood. They're gonna look over like, motherfucker, we're having a moment right here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
You know,
Oh my God, he's waiting. Somebody help!
I understand why they didn't want to go with like the mud fight where it's like up to the tits in water, because like how do you do that? How would you do that fight with this?
At
kind
least
of
they got boots on.
How would you do that with with the way the combat's been presented in this game up to now?
Wait, hold on. I just noticed something. Is
Impossible.
Ray's outfit actually lighter toned too?
Oh God, you're right.
This-
That says something that you're so stressed that your clothes get stressed out.
He's all like, "Yo, I love you."
Yeah, I forgot that he was like dying, so I thought somebody just shot him off screen.
Everyone you know
Remember,
dies,
there's
Ken.
no bullets in this fucking show. Kind of.
Just do the whole thing like that movie Bulworth where he gets to the end and they just get shot.
He's like, I don't want you to see me like this.
Honestly, the whole thing about guns and bullets reminds me that in Star Wars, guns are technically a real thing. And, like, apparently they're so powerful they could stop a Jedi.
Which is so dumb. It's one of those things where it's like, in your attempt to make guns more terrifying, like how they are in real life, you've instead made them make less sense because Jedi are so much more terrifying than they actually be. So you're just going there like, what? It's like saying the fucking bullet. That's like saying the fucking farmer in Dragon Ball that shoots rabbits is more powerful than like any other key user. The audience just looks at you and goes, "Really, nigga?"
The farmer is all powerful.
I'm just remembering when he fucking power level and he goes 5, huh?
That's more than what a Jedi has, I imagine.
Apparently.
Anyway, see you later, Ray. He's just gonna go take a nap.
Okay.
Don't cry for me, for I am already dead.
They play a better song in the anime, obviously. But a thing that I remember, at least I can't remember how well it went, is...
Did he
Ray
set
started
the house on
bleeding to
fire?
Yeah, I remember they set it on fire, but it just happened so suddenly.
Yeah, okay, he's like, alright, burn the house. Here, I'm dead. Like, he goes inside the house and you can hear him screaming in the anime, and then Ken looks down and sees blood coming out of the house, and I think he starts like fucking losing it and cries. I can't remember if that's exactly how it goes, but that did get me as a kid. And then the house burns down. I think the ending song plays for that, which good ending song. Dry Your Tears is one of the best endings.
What a bummer ending.
Well, that was fun. Anyway,
This looks so weird the way they're doing it.
It just takes the entire. It just kills the entire. It just kills all the tension of the scene.
Oh my god, the Thundercross split attack is the worst version of the flying dive from Fist of the Star.
All right, I guess that's that stream. Isn't that fun? Watching a man kill himself by burning a house down because he knows he can't do nothing to fix his current.
No, he was already dead in. Fuck, wait.
You said he screamed in the anime, so obviously he wasn't fully
that was the last
dead.
part, and then he exploded. You don't see the explosion inside the house. He screams, then explodes, and then when Ken knows he's finally dead, then he burns the house down, for fuck's sake.
Jeez. All right, well, that was that stream.
All right, then. That was fun. This was Fist of the North Star. Part 3 now?
Yeah, this is part 3. Oh, finally, getting to Souther.
Hell yeah.
But we'll have to save that for next time.
Souther.
Souther, you cunt.
Souther. Strawberry loving motherfucker.
I was Eric.
I'm 8.
I was Melly.
We'll see you tomorrow for, what? What?
Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck?
Is that my father? No.
Alright, later. See y'all tomorrow. Good night.
We'll catch you with the back hack!